Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your boy, the Riz Rag of Romance. Yesterday was haircut day. Today is wash day. So you won't have to see fucking shit stains all over me. And yes, my hair is a little busted right now. My bathroom is getting gutted, and I don't have water access, so it's been a day or two since I've had a shower. They washed my hair at the barber, but the rest of my body really needs it right now. I want you to have that information. Yes. So yeah, I got a little haircut, a little something, something. Got some lines up in there, a little vanilla ice shit. I couldn't get too crazy because your boy just got a job. What? Yes, and I start January 6th, and the world is good, people. It's a big deal for me because the job that I got is an office job, and I'm a felon, so it's been a while since I had an office job, but it's been a while since I got my felony, so maybe it's starting to go away and off my record and not matter anymore. And it's since I got a felony for possession with intent to deliver marijuana, and now marijuana is legal almost everywhere. I'm wondering if they can get rid of my felony. My baby's mom can stop using it against me in courts of custody. Yeah, all right. So today's show is not going to be about social justice. This one's going out to my boy Jason, who suggested this to me. And this is the history of the word junk. Okay. It's a history video today, guys. I haven't done a history video in a while, so history. All right. And the word junk, in the mid-19th century, like in the 1800s, I think it was, I forget which war it was, I think it was the Opium Wars. Like, China was going through wars with, like, we were owned kind of by Britain, and things were bad there. China was not a powerhouse. It was not it did not have a good economy. It was shit over there. They were still in, like there was still an emperor, and there was, like, I think there was a bad emperor then, or there was like a dowager, like some little kid was supposed to, or did some, I don't know the whole scoop on what was going on in China, but for whatever reason in the mid 1800s, shit was bad in China. And China is so overpopulated, there's a lot of people there there's not fucking enough land for everybody, so people live on boats, a lot of them there. And those boats are called junks, and they're basically Junk, okay? Now, I think that's just the Chinese word for boat. I could be wrong about that, but definitely houseboats where people live. And they're kind of like, it's almost like trailers. Like, it's the same idea as like a trailer. Like, if you live on a boat, you're a piece of shit type thing. And what's in most of these, most of the people living on these boats wanted to get the hell out of China. So in the mid 1800s, they started sailing east. You never heard that one before. Go east, young man. Across the Pacific Ocean to America. And specifically, there was a community going on for them already in San Francisco, but once the whole steam engine and the railroad thing came around, somehow there was work for them to lay these railroad lines, and that's a lot of what they did. But they came and Chinese were like willing to do any like shit, like the way Mexicans are now. They'll just do whatever just to get into America. The Chinese were doing back then, and they were coming on these junks, these houseboats, and just sailing to America and be like, "Yo, where do I sign up? I want to be American." And they would bring with them any shit they could get, and so they could sell it in America. They would just fucking any crap they could fucking muster up before they made their trip to America. They would load the boat on. And then, again, there was a war in the 1800s that was called, I don't know if it happened just yet. I think during the Opium Wars weren't happening yet, but the Opium Wars happened because Britain was forcing the Chinese to buy all their fucking their opium, their dope, basically. And China was like, as a nation, was like crippled because of it. Like, their population was all fucked up on dope. So these Chinese were bringing over boats full of crap that nobody wanted, that they were trying to sell and push off on them to sell to Americans when they got here. And then fucking, they were bringing dope, opium with them, which was heroin, the base of heroin. So they start coming in mass to San Francisco, and the way we use the word junk is started at this point. Like, we didn't use it before that. I think the mining of the miners of the 1849, the 49ers, like during that era, during the gold rush era, San Francisco really went up. And like slowly but surely, these fucking boats kept pulling into the bay, the San Francisco Bay, and like living there, and that's where they lived. So people kept going on to these boats, and when you go on these boats, there's like nobody wanted the Chinese there. They didn't like them. They were racially like hated on, and and they were like, it was just the same way, almost the same way that Mexicans are treated now. Like, nobody wants them here. They're not supposed to be here. They're fucking up our economy. Yada yada yada. But on top of it all, they brought dope with them. So these people, people that lived in San Francisco, kept going on to these boats, these junks that these fucking Chinese lived on. Okay, they kept going there all the time. Why? A, they could get cheap shit that nobody else wanted. There was some good treasures, I'm sure, among the crap that these Chinese guys brought. But for the most part, nobody wanted what they were selling, but people went on ships to buy anyway. It was just a bunch of junk. That's where the word came from. Junk, shit that nobody wants, came from there, from that word, at that time period when that happened. And then the other reason people kept going to these boats, the real reason, was because they had heroin. So the guys that kept going to the boats to get heroin became known as junkies, because they kept going to the junks to get their heroin. And that is the history of the word junk. You're welcome. Now you know. My name's Romance. I'm one of the most talented, I guess, I don't want to say too my own horn and say intelligent, but I do know my history. In history, I think I got the world locked in Mgtow. I'll go toe to toe with any other Mgtow brother in history. Not saying I'm the best, but I'm the best that I know of. Rapping, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Unless Eminem shows up. I used to hate the guy up until he ate up Nick Cannon the other day. Like, I'm pretty vicious of an MC. I don't know anybody in Mgtow that got me on that one. Impressions, comedy, poetry. You should see me dance. Oh my God. Watch my channel. I'm mad entertaining. But I'm a total screw up. It's like watching a train wreck that can do the windmill. My name's Romance. Holla, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, spread the word, help me get some subs. Peace.